Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And it's out of here. A leadoff home run gets the home 9 on the board right out of the gate. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Sometimes as a pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball a long, long way.
The next pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone! Solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, it's obviously not easy hitting home runs, Matt. That's why the best power guys are so popular. I suspect this one feels a little extra special, but I'm sure he'll keep things in perspective. He's not a threat to any record just yet.
Steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 3-run home run for Chase Utley. Number 296 in his career. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Obviously, this is one of the benefits of having a guy like this in the leadoff spot. He's still going to get his chances with runners on base, and he comes through here with a long home run.
At the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it.
And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
Entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 5-2. Good night from Los Angeles. Gene Segura will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Got him. Scooter Gennett will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what league you're in. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, playing some great baseball.
Ryan Braun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Left fielder, Bobby Crosby.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run to lead off the bottom of the 4th. Solo shot here to left, number 28 on the season, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. If you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 37 on the year, and the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first 2 hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be kidding me.
Here's Jock Pederson now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 34 home runs now on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Everybody's getting into the act in this inning. 3 batters, 3 home runs. What they put in the water down there?
Definitely did not want was a long at-bat here to start the ninth inning.
Meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
Well, part of the reason why these guys may be on their way to a victory is the fact that they've played errorless ball so far to this point. And not only that, they're actually taking hits away as he lays himself out here to make a gorgeous play on that one.
With a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Now here's the first pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. And as he celebrates that home run, he may or may not even be aware that that was number 298 for his career. Creeping up on 300, a very respectable number, no doubt.
Well, 300 home runs is definitely going to be a nice feather in his cap. Some good home run hitters didn't make it there, so we'll be keeping an eye on him as he approaches that milestone.
Two men out. The 0-1. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Pederson is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
That is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 9-0. Good night from Phoenix. But he holds off. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Out of here! She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A two-run home run for Chase Utley and a milestone. Number 300 for his career. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead. And a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Diego Padres, as their manager Bud Black will align his order like this. Clayton Kershaw will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. It's 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn.
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That's just a great job of alert base running right there. You can't just assume he's going to take third and stop there. So once that runner sees they're having trouble with it behind the plate, he just keeps right on going and scores from second base.
The 1-0 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. And it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing. And sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter.
Joaquin Benoit will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. First pitch coming. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And a leap sweeping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. His first homer so far in the series as the blowout continues.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Now batting the second baseman.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Utley awaits the 1-0. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And the Dodgers are going to advance. They're through to the National League Championship Series.
Well, that's a pretty good celebration going on down there on the field, but they know that they have a lot of work left to do, and they'll start thinking about it all over again here in a couple of days when they play in the NLCS.
And the Dodgers were given a big boost today by the play of this man, Chase Utley. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he could only get 3/4 of the cycle, especially since he got the 2 hardest ones out of the way, but all in all, still a great offensive performance.
You've got the power, you've got the respect, you've got the power, got the respect.
For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series on MLB The Show. To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Harrow and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Hook foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. We'll dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Second baseman, Danny.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. And now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Max Scherzer will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First pitch on the way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Yeah, not a real easy pitch to bunt there to start the at-bat. You see there, he shows late, and that pitch is up a little. And those can be difficult to get on top of, and he winds up just popping this ball up. Count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the series. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. That last home run measured out to 405 feet officially. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
just like the guy before him, he went up there with a very aggressive mindset at the plate. So when he got his pitch, he wasn't thinking, oh, I'm going to hit a line drive. He was thinking, I'm going deep. This ball clears the wall by plenty.
And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Casey Fiend will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Wilson Ramos will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And Tinseltown will be aglow tonight. The Dodgers are National League champions.
That's one happy bunch of guys down there right now. They are the National League champions, but they know they're not done yet. They've got one more big hurdle standing in front of them, but these guys are looking like they're going to be awfully tough to beat.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Championship Series on MLB The Show. To this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Harrow and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees, as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. They'll go to work against a tough assignment indeed, matching up against a good one in Jared Weaver. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. New pitcher set to go now as it's a former Rule 5 guy. Right-hander Jared Burton gets the call. And a drive out to deep right center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series, and with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and you've been that guy.
And the third inning gets started with a bang. Home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Now a swing by Utley as he launches this one out to deep right field. Back for a look is Pence, but this is over the wall, a home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. His first homer so far in the series, as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Full count pitch on its way. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Bobby Crosby, as the first pitch here is a bit high. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Now batting, third base.
In now, Justin Turner. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And over the scoreboard, home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Everybody's getting into the act in this inning. 3 batters, 3 home runs. What they put in the water down there?
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later, over the wall, a home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. His second home run of the series as they take the lead 4-3.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this is the guy.
Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Around third and being waved on home. And the postseason magic is there for them one final time as they walk off to win the World Series. Santa Maria.
Heroes are born in October, and you can add another one to that list right here as they wind up winning this game in walk-off fashion. What a game.
Well, you want to talk about coming up big game. Guys, he's our top player with the game.
You said it right there. This is where it matters the most. People are going to be talking about this performance for the rest of his life. He was on the big stage for everyone to see, and he was the difference maker in the series victory.
Back now on the show as we take you through a few of the sights and sounds of the final game of this World Series.